One of the biggest beauty trends of 2026 is all about lifting and tightening sagging skin without surgery or recovery time. And these new treatments are designed to restore structure and deliver natural looking results. And joining us to explain what's new and who can benefit is Dr. Simran Sethi from RenewMD Medical Aesthetics. Dr. Sethi, always great to see you.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, I'm excited to talk about this trend. So we are treating sagging skin without surgery. Why is this so big right now?
Well, this is very big in actually a large variety of age groups because so many people have lost weight using weight loss drugs like Ozempic, Mounjaro. And so we're seeing a little more of even younger people coming in with a little bit of sagging skin because they've lost more than 30, 40 pounds. And not only on the face and neck, but also body. So there are some obvious trends this year.
Yes, okay, that makes a lot of sense. And so you're gonna go through some of the treatments that can help with this. And let's start with the first one. It's called Zerf?
Yes, okay. It's an interesting name, Zerf.
Yeah, I've never heard of this.
Yes, it sounds like a robot, but so Zerf is essentially a combination of two treatments that we've traditionally used in aesthetics over the last 20 years to lift and tighten skin. And what it combines is, it combines a modality to deliver heat energy to our face and neck's muscle layer, to lift skin, and the skin layer to tighten the skin. So you're getting sort of a two-in-one, and the beauty of Zerf is that the results are almost instantaneous and they just continue to improve. Of course, they're natural and it's painless.
Wow.
So yes, you couldn't come up with a better combination of advantages, but Zerf, I think, is going to be a very big, very popular treatment this year, and for a good reason.
All right, good to hear about that. Yeah, I've never heard, so I love to learn something new.
Yes, it's very new.
The next one, Sculptra. How is this helping with the loose skin?
Yeah, so Sculptra has been around for a long time, and one of the things that allows us to have lift in our face and on our skin on our body is fat. And as people get leaner or just naturally with age, we lose a lot of fat in our face that helps keep the face lifted. So that's where Sculptra helps us. Sculptra is a biostimulator. It's a substance, it's a sugar actually, that we inject under the skin. It stimulates our body to gradually make collagen over a course of 3 to 6 months. And it sort of restores that volume that was lifting the face.
Yes.
So beautiful results, completely natural, which is another thing. A big part of the trends this year are natural treatments.
Yeah, I love that. Natural, so you are just really just slightly enhancing your natural beauty that's already there.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about Botox and how that can help.
Yes, and of course Botox, I love Botox because it's so quick and easy and you don't have to commit to it. If you didn't like how it looked, it'll wear out in 3 months. But Botox is actually very effective at taking away the pull that our lower facial muscles have on our face. So if you take away that pull with Botox, it allows the elevating muscles of the face to give you sort of a mini facelift. It's a subtle enhancement, but it's actually very noticeable to the person getting it.
Yeah.
And definitely something that a lot of plastic surgeons also recommend when they do a facelift. They actually recommend that patients don't have the muscle pulling that will sort of take away the effects of their facelift. So Botox is what we use for that.
Okay, awesome. This one was kind of getting a lot of hype last year. We're talking about the stem cells, the placental cells, the salmon DNA. So how is that helping with all this?
How does all of that come in?
Yeah.
Well, you know, everything we talked about was a natural treatment, other than Botox, I guess, but where we are delivering some sort of stimulus, heat with Zerf, Sculptra being a sugar, and asking our body to do the work. Placental cells, stem cells, salmon DNA, they're just helpers. So we can also inject those or introduce them into the skin to enhance that collagen building, that tightening, that lifting that your body's already doing. So it's helping your body do a better job at it. And as we get older, we naturally need that help.
Yeah.
So I think anyone above the age of 40, that is a very good consideration as an add-on to all the treatments that you do aesthetically.
Yeah, okay, awesome. And one of the things that is so big about all of these is the little downtime, little to no downtime. So let's talk about why that is just trending.
Yes, you know, everyone is, very conscientious of downtime because everyone's busy. They want to get in and out. That's the beauty of all these treatments. You can literally get them done walk out of the office and not look different.
Wow.
Which is quite amazing. But that is what everyone in aesthetics wants.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, no downtime, and you're getting these enhancements. Sign me up. Who would you say would benefit most from these?
So, so I think that people in any age group, I think that what I've seen in my practice over the last few years is when you're on a weight loss journey, the sooner you start addressing skin sagging, the better your results are going to be. So if you're on a weight loss journey, I think that's a great time. And then 40 and above, very, very common age.
As we're aging, that skin is just getting looser. You need a little bit more help to keep everything dialed in, lifted, and sculpted. Dr. Sethi, thank you so much. This is always so much fun, and I appreciate you joining us.
Thank you.
Of course. To learn more about the best beauty treatments that could be right for you, you can visit Dr. Sethi's website at RenewMDWellness.com.